I know that increasing your activity level may not sound great when you're dealing with depression, but research has shown that exercise can be one of the best things you can do for your body. You see, depression is not just a mental or emotional life problem. It is a physical problem as well, meaning it affects your body, which is why you may experience problems with sleep, eating, and even some body aches and pains. So exercise helps your body regulate these activities as well as induce relaxation. The question is, how much exercise? Well, don't go out and buy a home gym. Often it only takes 20 to 30 minutes, maybe every other day, of brisk walking. If even that sounds like too much, I often counsel patients to just try stepping outside every day and getting some sun. That small step can lead to larger changes over time. Remember, small steps taken consistently is what counts. Few of us love talking about our personal thoughts and feelings with others, particularly strangers, but often the act of talking our feelings out loud helps relieve the heaviness we feel about our life problems. And most people don't need sessions and sessions of counseling to feel that relief. In fact, many people use friends, trusted family members, and pastors or priests to help them get stuff off their chests. So consider identifying someone you know and trust and approaching them with these specific instructions. Hey, you've been a good friend to me. Would you mind if I shared some stuff with you? All you have to do is listen. Sometimes by giving specific instructions to friends or loved ones about what we need, for example, I don't need advice right now, I just need someone to listen, our loved ones can be a better support team for us. Now, of course, it doesn't hurt to see someone whose job it is to listen to you either. You may also consider seeing a professional counselor. Maybe you can ask your doctor for a referral to someone he or she knows and trusts. Sometimes depression comes from situations or circumstances that are affecting us. We may feel overwhelmed by these and then feel very stuck, like a car stuck in mud. Well, instead of spinning our tires in the mud, it can often help to step out of the car and think for a moment. Think of potential solutions or steps we can take to make things better. For example, I often ask patients to list the things they do and how they're doing in 5 areas of their life: work, relationships, fun stuff, diet and exercise, and spirituality. I ask them to make columns on a sheet of paper and write down how they invest in each of these areas of their life. Often this can point you to areas where you may need to invest more, coming up with solutions to create better life balance. Maybe you need to reconnect with your spouse or seek help to develop your career goals. Maybe you need to work on developing your faith through spiritual exercises. Or maybe you need to take better care of your body. This is a positive way of framing what you need to focus on, and then begin setting goals for yourself. Again, it may be helpful to talk these out with someone to get some feedback. Stinking thinking is often a core problem for us when we're depressed. We may have all sorts of beliefs about ourselves and the world around us that really don't make much sense, or that perhaps are influenced by past experiences that we can't seem to shake. Either way, it helps to first increase your awareness of these kind of thoughts. I call them stinking thinking. Sometimes you can even laugh at yourself when you catch some of these thoughts that cross your mind. Then it also helps to learn new thinking patterns, like making sure that you don't think in the extremes all the time, or narrow your options right away. There are many good self-help workbooks you can find to help with creating new thinking patterns. You can search online for workbooks that have cognitive behavioral in the title. Finally, there are situations and circumstances in life that are what they are. They are immovable, painful, and ultimately out of our control. The best answer to these things in life is simple, but not easy: acceptance. Sometimes depression can come from things we are struggling to accept, but that a part of us still does not want to accept. It could be the death of a loved one, injustice in a work or relationship situation, a painful medical illness, or a series of setbacks in our life. Acceptance is a process, often a spiritual process, that can actually change us for the better in the long run. It does not mean giving up in life. It means giving up the struggle against things which are not in our control. Again, it may be helpful to talk these things out with a trusted, wise person to see where you might be in the process of acceptance. I also often encourage patients to use their spiritual tradition to help guide them through this process. So these are 5 areas you can start working on or keep working on to work through depression. Talk to your primary care provider about other options, including medication. If you like, you may find our video on medications helpful as well. Ask about that also. For now, and with much respect for your struggle, I'm Dr. Naftali Serrano.